guys, welcome back to the Hot Tea channel where we spill tea left, right, and everywhere in between. In today's video, I am gracing your eyes and ears with some of the freshest, hottest tea straight from the pot, including Jussie Smollett being sentenced for lying about a hate crime, Grimes and Elon keeping a whole baby a secret, and Kim K once again just speaking before thinking. But before we get into the video, just one quick thing: hate crimes and lies about hate crimes are not tea, and lying about something like this is incredibly harmful to the community as well as other victims and absolutely should not be taken as a joke. What happened is serious and should be understood as such. Just a preface. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads for us. Also, head over to the Hot Tea Twitter account where you can follow and send us any topics that you would like to hear about, including any deep dive topics that you are dying to hear about. Okay, snuggle up and let's talk about the serious topic first. Back in 2019, Empire actor Jussie Smollett was caught in a huge lie, having staged a hate crime against himself. Quick catch up on that in case you're unaware or don't remember. Back in January of 2019, Jussie was jumped by two individuals in Chicago, and allegedly they were yelling racist and homophobic slurs at him whilst attacking him. They allegedly concluded their attack by throwing bleach on him and placing a noose around his neck. Police did some work and obtained camera feeds from taxis and other surveillance in that area around the time of the alleged attack, and it came out that this claim was a farce, supposedly. Jussie maintains that this absolutely happened, and there are witnesses, and he says that all the footage cuts out just before the attack. Two individuals, brothers Ola and Abel Osandero to be exact, were arrested and questioned for their involvement. And at the time of this arrest, the police still believed Jussie to be a victim. After hours of questioning, the brothers revealed that they were actually paid by Jussie to stage this attack. The brothers met Jussie on the set of Empire, and they apparently often bought drugs from him. Besides being paid for the pretend hate crime, they were also promised raises at work. Crazy, but also alleged. Do I still have to say alleged even though there has been a court conviction? Probably not, right? Let me know in the comments. Well, Jussie got a sentence this week, and he has been served with 150 days in jail, as well as issued a bill to pay retribution to the city of Chicago for $120,000, also a $25,000 fine. Jussie will also be placed on 30 months of felony probation after his time is served. The judge called Jussie a super narcissistic and selfish person, also saying, quote, "You turned your life upside down. You destroyed your life as you know it. There is nothing I can do to you today that will come close to the damage that you've done to your own life." The judge also says that real damage may have been done to actual hate crimes, and this could be detrimental to other victims as they may now be more hesitant to come forward. Jussie did not comment this time around in court, but did have something to say after the sentence was handed out to him. Jussie said, "I'm not suicidal. I am innocent. I did not do it, Your Honor." Back in 2019, the Chicago Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson told reporters that Jussie took advantage of the pain and anger of racism to promote his career. Others say that what's more is that Jussie also dragged Chicago's name through the mud with this deception. I'd love to see some discussion on this topic in the comment section today, you guys. What do you think about the sentence? Is it too long? Not long enough? Jussie maintains that he is innocent. What are your thoughts on this? Let's discuss. Moving on to today's next topic, a bit of a circle back to one of our past deep dive topics. Miss Grimes and Mr. Musk have had a second child together, and we didn't know about it until now. If you missed it, we actually did a full deep dive on Grimes and her history and dramas and all that tea. You can catch up with that after this. I'll link it down below. But today we're saying hi to Grimes again as she talks about her second child in Vanity Fair. A reporter for Vanity Fair went to Grimes' home this week for a chat, and during this interview, there was very clear and obvious crying coming from another room. Apparently, the look on Grimes' face was quite uncomfortable as the interviewer asked if there was another baby in the mix here. Grimes kind of awkwardly answers, saying, "I'm not at liberty to speak on these things. Whatever is going on with family stuff, I just feel like kids need to stay out of it, and X is just out there. I mean, I think E is really seeing him as a protege and bringing him to everything and stuff. X is out there. His situation is like that, but yeah, I don't know." Apparently, during this interview, the tension kind of eased and they continued on, but that's a bit funny that she invited someone to come over for an interview and tried to keep the baby a secret. As we covered in our deep dive, this isn't the first time Grimes has invited someone to her home with a weird twist of events going down, but this is fresh. Grimes and Elon split last fall, and since then, Grimes has moved to a quiet neighborhood in Texas. They welcomed their daughter into the world in December via a surrogate, which was obviously a helping hand in keeping it all a secret. Grimes was also asked about the relationship status between herself and Elon, and she responded in a way I'd say none of us would be surprised with. She said, "There's no real word for it. I would probably refer to him as my boyfriend, but we're very fluid. We live in separate houses, we're best friends, we see each other all the time. We just have our own thing going on, and I don't expect other people to understand it. This is the best it's ever been, we just need to be free." And apparently they plan to have more children too. She says, "We've always wanted at least 3 or 4. Well, congrats to both of them on their new baby girl and best wishes for the future. It makes more sense that the relationship and parenting style is a little different, as they themselves are a little different. And I will say, it is always nice to see that there are parents out there that can co-parent and not force themselves to stay together for the kids or whatever, as kids aren't stupid and can definitely tell when their parents aren't in loving relationships. There are plenty of people that have multiple children together and choose not to be in a romantic relationship, but balance a healthy family relationship. Courtney, Kay, and Scott D have been doing it for years. I mean, that took some work and time to become healthy, but there you go. Speaking of the Kardashians though, Ms. Kim K handed out some advice to all of us not living our most successful lives, and listen up because this could change everything for you.
Get your fucking ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
That's so true.
You have to surround yourself with people that want to work. Have a good work environment where everyone loves what they do, because you have one life. No toxic work environments. And show up and do the work.
So just work harder? Hello, it's so easy. How did I not see this before? Jokes aside, it's super out of touch and a bit tasteless for Kim to say something like this right now, considering the current climate and the economic state of not just America, but the rest of the world as well. While I feel maybe her message was intended to be inspirational, it came off as ignorant and incredibly privileged. Similar to Gary Vee's advice of grind, grind, grind to be successful, this just isn't realistic for the majority of the population. A lot of us, I would even venture to say the majority of us, bust ass for 40 hours a week at a job that there's not a lot of passion in, to bring home some paychecks that disappear before the sun sets, going to overpriced rent, overpriced groceries, overpriced gas for our cars to get us to these underpaying jobs, and then the rest of the bills. And if you add any form of childcare, you're basically going to work for nothing. And then add on top of that, if you have children, clothes, school supplies, toys, food, whatever else kids need, and don't even get me started on healthcare. But my point is, a paycheck addressed to the average Joe or Josie is likely a fraction of the amount on a check to Kim K. And while yes, I understand that she works hard and grinds or whatever, things are a lot easier when you start off rich, and that's really the bottom line of it. If we were all in a race, the Kardashians are starting much further down the track than the vast majority of the population. So yeah, sure, same race, but far from the same circumstances. If Kim's intentions were to inspire others to work hard and never give up, okay, whatever, but using the words that she chose are just not it. Anyway guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos, as we do upload every single day. And for now, let's share some eye bleach before moving on and enjoying the rest of our days.